This is so inhumane! Jeffy! Hello everybody and welcome to episode 25 of the Lotus SMP. Last episode, I finished my Camel Castle, and today I have come to a horrible realization. So while I have gotten all of my animals inside, I actually forgot one. Down here, lingering in my sheep pen, is my glorious steed from episode, I don't know, I think 3 or 4. And I completely forgot that he needs a home too. So I guess, oh my gosh. So I guess what I need to work on really quickly before I move on to today's episode is extending the castle by just a little bit so my lovely little horse can have a home to stay in. So without further ado, I guess it is time for us to jump straight into a time lapse and hopefully get that done at a pretty quick pace because I have a couple of things to do today. Okay, so really quickly, I'm realizing that I actually do not have any cherry wood left. So if I want to use any stairs or, normal sized blocks, I can't. So really quickly, I'm going to take you all into a cherry forest to collect a little bit of cherry wood because I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I want the rest of this little build to go. So I guess we'll have to do that really quickly. Okay, so here I am at this unbelievably tiny cherry grove I saw on the minimap, and it is time for me to destroy the whole thing because nobody's gonna miss it. So without further ado, I guess we'll witness the destruction of this adorable little area. And with some mighty swings of my magnificent, trusty old axe Deathbringer, I take down this entire cherry grove. Mew!
Hi. You scared me the first time.
I am so salty. I flew by and was like, Noom! And then, my unmute button unbinds itself a lot, apparently. I just wanted to stop by. My goal was just to fly by and, Noom and then leave because I'm done gathering cherry. And yeah, you have one less cherry forest, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Come here.
I love those flower pots. Those are so cool.
Yeah, I was so happy that you could do this.
Gardens.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So see, I left the tree here, and then I put little bees in a thingamadoobop. Circle. That's the word.
Oh no! Oh, that was you.
Oh my
Hi.
god. Hi. I was
Hi.
like, what are you screaming at?
Do you not have
went
pop
off.
sounds?
That's not too bad. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I could have sworn I lit this up nicely.
This right here looks kind of dark, like right here. Uh-oh. Oh.
I got you.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna...
Oh.
That was a jump
Where'd that one
scare.
come from?
Oh my god. That actually jump scared me. I screamed so loud. Well, hi, Pug. I was not expecting to I was not expecting...
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going good. Been a while. How are you?
Good. There's a bee on your shoulder.
Yeah, it was a little birthday gift.
Ah.
That's awesome. Hey, I was trying to find the end portal and I saw you and I was like, oh, I gotta say hi.
Yeah, I've been digging.
You've been digging?
Yeah, come look at all the netherrack that isn't here anymore.
Wait. Was this all netherrack?
Yeah, like underneath that that
Oh my
beacon.
gosh.
Yeah, this whole area.
Holy cow.
I'm really hoping this is where they want to have the nether hub.
Well, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. Holy cow. This is insane. Is this what you've been doing every time you're on?
Yep.
Well done, this is impressive. And now that I'm back at my base with my fresh haul of cherry wood, it is time for me to start working on my horse's little residence. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so if we ignore this lovely little mess over here, I have finished my horse's pen. Eventually, I am going to give it a flooring of moss and whatnot, but until I do the rest of the area up here by the Camel Castle, it is going to remain as sand. I gave him a very small spot to live with an exit into the open area because I wanted to give him a little bit of space to explore. Oh! Oh my gosh. That was weird. Goodbye, wherever you went, Mr. Enderman. I have no idea where that guy... I gotta figure out, where did he teleport? He was just there for a second, and then... Oh, there he is. Anyways, I added a little garden to the back of this area because it felt a little bit empty and it needed something. And with just the plain old wall there, it did not have this extra spark of interest. Eventually, I am going to put a couple of flowers in here, and I gave it a little bit of loose bedding, and I think it looks quite nice. But anyways, the interior of my horse's home, it consists of a little bit of wooden flooring, a nice little holder for some bushes, and then a couple of flower pots, a shelf, and of course a painting for him to look at. But that is all for my horse's area, and it is time for me to move it into his new home. Hello, my lovely steed. Up this way we go, and we are going to situate you nicely in your brand new pen. I hope you like it here. Also, just as a fun little note, this horse does not have a name. So if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will happily pick one. And speaking of names, we actually got a few suggestions for my animals in the castle from the last episode. So really quickly, I'm going to go on ahead and gather a couple of name tags so I can just show you guys what exactly their names are. It would appear I only have 2 name tags. I don't think we can craft them, can we? No, we can't. All right, so it turns out I only have 2 name tags, so I'm going to try and figure out what to do to get a couple more. Okay, so it turns out Spidey is going to bring me some name tags. And now it seems Chespy is coming over to my base to yoink some netherwort, so I am now waiting for both he and Spidey to come and to scare them both. Because yes, I like sneaking up on people. It is very fun, especially with the voice mod. Hey you! What are you doing here? Hey, get back here! Get back here! Hi. Ah, my door. Wait, where? I can't hear you. Hey! You're in a closed VC. That is awful. How dare you? Scientific. Oh, I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're up to.
No.
Hey, you're the one who came here and yoinked my netherwort. Why are you the one running away?
I'm taking it. Well, I yoinked your netherwort. That's why I'm running.
Well, hey, I can yoink it right back. No, 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 no. Hi! Spidey, help me!
What the heck did I walk into?
I'm being murdered!
Do I need to get him? Nope.
Oh no!
I did not realize I was gonna kill him. I did not realize I was
How
gonna
many
kill him.
times did you shoot him?
3? Only 3.
3 times with an enchanted bow?
Yeah.
You ruined it.
What?
You ruined the fact that me and Dan were 97 gang together.
Oh. Well, now you guys
know.
can be 98 gang.
We can't just have Dan die.
So name tags, right? There
Wait,
you
is Dan gonna off himself?
Oh. Well done.
Anyways, some of these are unnamed, and some of these are named.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And here's a diamond as a thank you.
No, I don't want it.
You are going to take it, whether you like it or not. Thanks to Spidey, I now have a handful of name tags and I can start naming all of my animals. So first off, we are starting with the camel, who will be named Cammy, and then my cat, who will be named Cece. Both of these names are suggested by the wonderful Mimi Jordan, so thank you very much. And we only have one more name tag left, and this one goes to one of my parrots. And my little red parrot will be the chosen one for today, and he gets the name of Polo, as suggested by Dinesto. So thank you both very much for the name suggestions. I really appreciate it. And if anybody has any name ideas for the last remaining parrot and the horse down in his pen over there, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will happily give those names to them. Anyways, before we move on to the main purpose of today's video, Jesse would actually like me to meet up with him, so I guess we'll wait and see what he wants with us.
Buzzy! Buzz! Oh, Buzzy!
Hi!
Guess what?
What?
It's a catastrophe. It's bad.
It's a catastrophe? It's bad?
Yep, it's bad. You'll never believe it.
What won't I believe?
Follow me. So as you know, we are pro sniffer, right? We discussed this the first day we met.
Yeah.
Well, my sniffers. You know that sniffer place that I worked hard on?
Yeah.
You know, my little sniffer pen?
Mhm.
They're gone.
They're gone? Oh no. What happened to them? Are they okay?
You shall see.
I shall see.
Go
Okay.
this way. When was the last time you saw a sniffer in person?
I don't know. Probably the last time I came here.
Okay, so you have a general idea of how sniffers look, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now tell me, does that look like a sniffer?
Oh my god. Has it evolved?
Well, I mean,
Wait a second.
it doesn't look real. You see?
Doesn't smell like a sniffer.
Yeah, see? They're not sniffing. And you know, I named my sniffers.
And
I
their
named my
mouths are
sniffers.
open. Their mouths are open like
Yeah.
they're screaming.
Yeah, they're just in utter shock, you see?
I think they're in pain.
That's what I'm saying. And then look it over here. If we come over here, we got a sign. Yep, It
What's it
says,
say?
oh no, your sniffers turned to statues.
No!
Or maybe you're still in a fever dream. Bum, bum, bum.
That sounds like an act of war.
That's what I'm saying. And so, I did a little bit of investigating on Discord. I don't know if you saw it. Squid posted a picture of a sniffer balloon on the community Discord. And I made the joke saying that that's keepy uppy and that the balloon was going to blow up if it fell. I didn't know that was my sniffer until I saw, oh wait, yeah, and also look over here. They're down here too.
Oh!
My farm ain't working. But I went and saw their video, and I think they're over here somewhere. Wait, I think they're somewhere around here. I don't hear them.
Like somewhere over here, I think. Like in this plains. Gosh, if only it were daytime.
Oh, I hear them.
You hear him? I'm coming!
I hear them.
I hear him. I found him! Oh!
Ah!
We don't want them to die! Protect the prisoners!
Prisoners.
They are prisoners right now. Oh my gosh, they're so cramped! This is so inhumane! Traffic!
Here's that.
Thank
There
you.
go.
Oh my gosh, that noise is so cute. Hello, you little cutie. Come on, let's go.
But it gets worse, Buzzy. Not just the statues, which I just realized have to get taken down so that they can go back in. But it gets worse.
How much worse?
They use sound, right?
Huh?
They set up a little
lost one.
contraption that. Oh,
Come on, guys. It's just a... Oh my gosh, they don't want to go uphill.
I just went around the path. All right. Anyways, if you come over here,
Oh.
you see this? See this machine?
Oh.
And you know what these are?
The
The
no
no blocks. And you know what happens when you put something on top of it?
Wait! No, they didn't. They put sniffer heads on it?
It's a tragedy.
Oh my gosh, that's
If you
evil!
follow me, I've taken time to make a war room. This is
So this
this
is
is-
war?
this is war. You see, we gotta
Oh,
start.
no.
We gotta start something big.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shove a bunch of things in here because my inventory is full. We gotta start something big. If we go in here,
Mm-hmm.
we can't let people know that we're here.
Ow.
Welcome to the war room.
Oh my gosh. The wall
That's
of
the
the
wall
fallen.
of the fallen.
Aw.
I couldn't find. I think there was like 2 more heads. I couldn't find them.
Did you name them? Did they have names?
No. These are not mine. These were random.
Well, they
sniffers
deserve
that
names.
Were murdered. Oh, no, they don't have names. They're just
We
walls.
should give them names.
Well, I have signs in the sniffer bits.
So if you have any names for the fallen sniffers, please leave them in the
Mhm.
comments down below. May they
we
rest
have
in
to
peace.
mourn our sniffer comrades. Anyways, welcome to the war room. It looks kind of fancy. I worked pretty hard on it.
It does look
But-
fancy.
But as you can see here, we have a map of Themian's location, and then we have a map of Squid's location. These are our 2 targets. These are the ones responsible for kidnapping the sniffers, and this guy right here is responsible for murdering these lovely creatures.
So what do we do?
So the plan is we have to set up a base. We have to set up an actual. This is temporary HQ. We actually have to set up an official HQ.
Okay.
We gotta create the Sniffer Protection Agency.
All right, let's do this.
Now wherever we choose to do that, I don't know. But we gotta do it, and it's gotta be quick, and then we have to retaliate.
Understood. When do we want to do it? In a future episode, right?
In a future episode.
Okay.
Definitely not this one, cause
Yeah.
I ain't got no time.
Also, you need to make this drop. Ah! You need to make this drop a lot safer.
I thought it was pretty funny to just have collateral like me taking. Oh, there you go. See? That's
You're
pretty
gonna
funny,
kill
isn't
me.
it?
I can't be part of the Sniffer Protection Society if I'm dead.
So I was thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So later, obviously down in the future, make the island slightly bigger, and then build the Sniffer HQ on it.
Okay.
This is the future of Sniffer HQ.
All right. I look forward to embarking on this endeavor with you.
Yes, this is war.
This is war. Alrighty, so in the future, Chespy and I are going to be building a building for the Sniffer Protection Society, but that is not going to happen in today's episode. Instead, it is finally time for me to get on track and start terraforming the Camel Cliff. Now, I don't exactly know how I want to terraform it currently. I do think I might experiment with a similar block palette to the wall over here and try to figure out how I can get a nice transition like this all the way up to the top of the cliff. And I'm also going to have to take into account a transition from moss and whatnot into a cliff face. So I guess it's time for us to dive into that and start experimenting with blocks. Okay, so the first thing I need to do, I think, is to start transitioning the surface layer into moss and whatnot. So I'm going to go on ahead and do that really quickly before I start working on the cliff itself. So I guess in just a few moments, you guys will see the magical transformation of sand into moss. Okay, so I've gotten a basic foundation down for the moss and whatnot. I've only done it for the area that is close to the ledge, and I did not expand it any further because that is not the focus of today. Today is solely going to be focused on the Camel Cliff because A, I am limited on time, and B, we really just need to get it done. Now, I have a few ideas in mind on what block palette to use, and I've gathered a couple of different sorts of blocks up in this chest over here to experiment with. So, really quickly, I think the first spot I'm going to mess with is probably one of these ledges over here where I can actually reach the top pretty easily. So what I'm going to do is clear out a little bit of area right here and just test it out with some mud, for example, and see how I can transition this. I wonder if Tough would look good. Tough actually is a pretty good block, I think. I think I may go with that. And then we can take the Tough and transition that into cobblestone. What can we do after cobblestone? Let's try deep plate. Okay, not bad. And then maybe we can gradient that into mud. Now let me fly off and see how that looks from afar. Okay, that is not bad, honestly. I expected it to take a lot more attempts to get a look I am satisfied with, but honestly, first try's the charm, apparently. So I guess I'm going to try see how this rolls throughout the entire thing. I might not have the cobblestone and instead have it be an immediate transition from Tough into deep slate because I feel like the cobblestone adds a little bit too much of a grayscale to it, while the Tough has a bit more of an earthy tone that more easily transitions into deep plate. So I guess what I can do is take this as the perfect opportunity to transition into a time lapse. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the transformation of my Camel Cliff. And with a few final touches, the terraforming of my Camel Cliff is now officially complete. Now, I did make a few slight changes to the color palette. For example, I stopped using the mud and instead I changed to dripstone. And on top of that, I got some smooth basalt thanks to Chespy's feedback, and it honestly really pulls it all together. On top of that, I used some actual pointed dripstone as well as a few roots just to add a couple of final touches to really get in the vibe of some overhanging terrain. Lastly, I extended the path and brought it all the way to the very top to meet the Camel Castle, and did the slightest bit of terraforming up here as I shared with you guys earlier. Now, the area surrounding my Camel Castle is very close to being completed, however, that is not going to be done in this episode. Next time, I'm going to do a little bit more terraforming in the area surrounding my castle and adding the last final touches to fully bring it all together. And speaking of terraforming, I'm actually planning on doing a few changes off camera. This mountain right here is eventually going to reach all the way across and meet with this mountain as well. The reason I'm doing this is because unfortunately, unfortunately, my backdoor neighbor is never going to complete his build. He is too busy to log back on for the remainder of the season, which, while unfortunate, things happen. And so, I don't want to see an unfinished build in my backyard, so unfortunately, I am going to have to cover this up just by bringing the mountain across and just hiding the view. But that is all for today's episode on the Lotus SMP. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, comment your feedback, let me know what your favorite moment of today was, and I guess I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!